Hey actors, it's Wendy Alane Wright, the Hollywood Talent Manager. Today I'm going to talk to you about 5 ways to get more auditions. And maybe you've thought of these and maybe you haven't, but I write everything down lately so I can stay on track, kids. So, number 1 way to get more auditions. Take classes with casting directors. And I'm not just talking about workshops. I'm talking about those 2 to 3 week classes where they're training you and teaching you audition techniques and they get to see you over and over and over again, right? If you do a 4-week class with a casting director, not only are you going to get a world of information from them, but you're also going to start to build a relationship with them. You don't have to expect anything from it. Nobody's calling you up tomorrow, giving you a role, but you're starting the process of building a relationship with that casting director, and they are very important people to build relationships with. Number 2, hire a casting director. When you're shooting your own short films, get a professional casting director to cast your film. When you're hiring them, you're building a relationship, but you're also ensuring that they're going to find a solid cast for your film. They've got the experience, they've got the connections, they have a ton of different actors in their mind, they know who can work at all different kinds of levels, and that is one fantastic way to build relationships. Hire them. Number 3, when you have an audition, get coached by a casting director on your audition. There are casting directors that love coaching actors on their auditions. And why is that helpful? Well, they're going to help you hit those points that are necessary in an audition to stand out, to tell a great story, to make an impact. And there are some really amazing acting auditions that can come out of working with a great casting director. So Msada Nia, Lisa Zambetti, these are 2 casting directors, Lisa London, that you can hire to coach you on auditions. And I know a lot more. Maybe I'll do a video about it in the future, but those are 3 that I can promise you. If you work with them, your auditions are going to get stronger. And when your auditions are stronger, you have more likelihood to get a call back, go to producers, or even book the job. Okay, that's 3. Number 4, here we go. You've got to study acting, and I'm not talking about just taking some classes. I'm talking about delving deep into a technique. Like, get so strong in a technique that you become unstoppable, that they cannot ignore you. And what are the 4 main techniques of acting? Meisner, Stella Adler, Stanislavski, and Uta Hagen. These 4 methods, Adler, Meisner method, Stanislavski method, and Uta Hagen, are the foundation of all great acting techniques. That is the basis. So if you become really, really good at one of them, then it's time to go on to a second one and start really learn and master it. The purpose of becoming an actor is to become a great actor that transports us into this fucking beautiful world of make-believe, but it feels so real that our body and soul and mind feel like we went there with you. And thank you for doing that, because I don't know about you, it's one of my favorite experiences on the planet and in my life. And I'm so entirely grateful for you. That's why I do what I do, because I want you all to get out there and do that. If this is your calling, get out there and make me a great movie that I can sit in the movie theater and watch. Because I'm telling you, when you do that, you are giving something beautiful to the world. And there is never enough repayment for that. We will never be able to repay you for all that you do for us. So the least I can do is try to help you get there and help you do it. So I'm telling you, if you master one of those techniques, you're going to be a really strong actor, and strong actors get more auditions. It's that simple. Strong actors get more auditions. And the 5th way, or I don't even know what number I'm on, that's why I have to write it down. You need to get a good agent and a good manager. But really, the very first thing you need is a good agent. You can have a whole career without a manager, okay? Sometimes a manager is handy when you have a career that's so busy, you got to get someone else involved to help handle stuff, and the manager helps keep you on track. It's somebody you deal more personally with, and you tell them more of the personal stuff, and they help you and take care of you while you're on set and arrange somebody for your dogs, and they coordinate PR. And the more busy you get, the more a manager comes into play. Sometimes at the very beginning of a career, a manager's good because they will help you develop and become ready for an agent. But a lot of managers aren't doing that anymore. So that's why I do Hollywood Winner's Circle Academy, because that's what I do. I develop actors and get them ready for a career in this business so they can have a whole career and work. There's a lot of managers aren't developmental anymore. They don't have time for that, but I do. And it's my favorite thing to do. So getting an agent is really the first thing you're going to do, usually a commercial agent, because they can get you a lot more auditions and exposure to jobs you can't see. And only an agent or manager can get you auditions for giant television programs and big feature films and studio films and all that stuff, because they get access to those breakdowns. And they are not on Actors Access or casting networks. Just a little bit trickles down to those platforms. But the majority of work in show business is not something you can see yourself when you self-submit. So that's why you need an agent. Okay? I have some more. I'll give you a couple more things. Always have great headshots that represent your types. Have acting clips that represent your types. These things will get you more auditions. And build your industry relationships. I can't tell you how important it is to build relationships with people and get to know people, because people in this business hire people they know. Let's say it again. For those in the back, people in this business hire people they know. So you need to become somebody people know. And you need to know who they are. They need to know who you are. So you're going to spend a lot of your time networking and building relationships with people. And I'll tell you more about that in a future video about how to go about and do that. But right now, if you like this content, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the little bell for notifications, and comment below, because I'm happy to answer your questions. And I couldn't love you more if I tried. I'll see you later.